I don't know, guys. Sometimes I think I need a good bloodletting. I mean, what if those guys were right about that? Huh? I mean, where's the actual science? Has anybody done any bloodletting since? I mean, come on. I don't know. What would they just let you bleed into a bucket or something? Oh, God, I can't handle blood since I'm a little boy. It's one of the things I'm highly embarrassed about. Yeah. I remember my father, we went to the beach. My father had this old 72 Commando, Jeep Commando that he restored from a pile of rust on the floor. I remember when he brought it home, and it was like he came home with a shovel with a pile of rust on the end of it and dumped it in the backyard. I said, how is he ever going to fix this thing? He did the floors in road signs because he used to work road construction. So he'd come home with road signs. And he reconstructed the entire floor out of aluminum road signs. I mean, unbelievable. Almost seemed ashamed to put a carpet over it. To me, it's a work of art. Anyhow, can I have some goddamn coffee here? I don't know. Then we went to the... We used to drive onto the four-wheel drive beach. And we're all getting out of the truck, and I get out of the truck for some reason. I don't know what happened. My father closed the door right on my finger. I was like, ah, wow. And like, I don't know, I turned pale, I passed out, and I rolled underneath the truck. True story. I don't even know how you roll in sand. But it was like, I don't know, I just rolled underneath the truck. I'm probably where I should have stayed, in some shade. Yeah, so I wouldn't be dealing with the fucking, I don't know, the freckles I have now. And then you go to a dermatologist and they tell you every single freckle you have is cancer. It's like, what? If that's not, that's racism, goddammit! Come on! God almighty. The guy's basically calling me a walking barrel of cancer. I'm like, oh, thanks, doc. I'm like, well, I guess, what are you going to do? Every Irish person alive. Even though I'm not Irish, but hey. I'm going to tell you something right now. Okay? Yes, I never... it wasn't... My Christmas at the house wasn't like Starcade. 82. Whatever it was. Right? That was like an Irish family. During Christmas time, they always broke out into a fight. What are you going to do? This is great. Guys, I'm here to tell you. I need some more coffee. You never went over to an Irish family's house for Christmas? Oh, you gotta love it. You go in there like these are odd Christmas decorations. What is this, a turnbuckle? Wait a second, I'm standing in the middle of a ring. I mean, what's going on? Next thing you know, Grandma's flying off the top ropes. I'm here to tell you, guys. What's that? You left for the day? I don't blame you. That's right. I don't know. Go put air in your tires. Go ahead. Go in there, air up your tires. I'll never forget that one. Remember when we had this, like, before now, I think it was Barack Obama, we had like $5 gas prices. And then he had like a big, it was the State of the Union address. He got up and goes, I know, you're concerned about the rising gas prices. And he's like, don't worry, we have a solution. We're going to need everybody to air up their tires. Like, air Air up what? Air up your tires. Why don't you just come on and fucking give me a middle finger instead? How about that one? At that moment, air up your tires. I remember shutting off the TV. I thought we were like, he had like a secret. You put a tube of toilet paper over the intake manifold. I don't know, something. And next thing you know, you're getting 30 miles to the gallon. 40. 50, I don't know. Guys, I went to the gym the other day. And on the way to the gym, I'm driving down this road next to Strong's. Anyhow, this woman, I see this old lady going down to get the newspaper. You have to understand something. On Long Island, we have this gown that old, like, Italian women wear. I don't know what it is. This looks like the same covering that they used to put over the fucking nitrous tanks at the dentist office. You ever see this? Remember when they used to have like it was like a clown or like plaid covering on, it's like the nitro tanks, and the fabric was faded and it was covered with 3 inches of dust. And you're like, oh, great, this is sanitary. Yeah, that's right. Who knitted that? It was like the secretary knitted that and put it on there. Back when secretaries were ugly. Let me tell you something right now, buddies. If I had a secretary, I mean, holy shit-o. I would send her home if she came in wearing, like, I don't know, like a jumpsuit or something. I'd be like, whoa, hang on a second. Number one, that's a write-up. And number two, you're coming in here tomorrow with your stilettos on, okay? And a skirt so short, we could see Captain Con. Now get out of here. Get me lunch or something. Please. Let's not disguise the fact where the secretary is. Can we please? I mean, my job application comes with a dildo. Can we see a Hans Blowy? Just a demonstration, please? Come on. What? Why are you walking away? Wait a second. You ever see these casting couch pornos, by the way? What? Guys, my mother's watching. But seriously, I want to conduct one of these so badly. Well, for obvious reasons. But I want to do the interview in the beginning. I'm like, okay. Listen, we perform a service here for girls. You know, basically, whoever gives the best blow, he wins. So before we get started, I'm gonna need you to turn around, bend over, and spread your cakes. All right? That's right. I want to be able to smell the sardines you had for dinner. All right? Very good. This is a legitimate job interview. You didn't know as you got your cake spread and your head jammed into a couch? I'm like, who writes this stuff? That's why I can't do porno. I can't do porno. That's what it's all a fix. The fix is in. I mean, come on. And you guys are perverts out there. I don't know what you got, stepdads banging stepdaughters. This is like the big thing now. It's like, what is this, Rome? It's like we're going down the same road. Rome, what wasn't Rome? Didn't they turn into like a big orgy pit at the end? It's like, hey, let's go into the church and have an orgy. It's like God was up there with a lightning bolt like Randy Johnson. He was like, whoa, shipping! I mean, God hit a bird as he threw that lightning bolt. And it came tearing down to Rome. That's right. I don't know what happened over there. Did the whole place go underwater or something? God, what do you think happened on Atlantis? The kind of orgies. It's like, I'm the new guy around here. Yeah. Brah. I'm wearing a robe, naked underneath, hard-ons all the time. Yeah, that's right. We discovered a herb out in the forest. It gives you hard-ons all the time. Do you think that the ancient Romans didn't have Viagra? I want to tell you right now, every time I go to a Spanish person's house, when they hand me a drink or a food, they might as well be translation. They don't know how to, they can't speak English, so they go like this. They go like this, toma. And then they go like this. Everything makes your dick big. Drink this, your dick gets bigger. Eat this, your dick gets bigger. I'm like, holy shit, no wonder why you Spanish people are fucking all over the place. That's why we got babies flying out of the hospital windows. They're being born so fast. Oh my God. The women, Spanish women are basically shooting out kids like that machine gun on a helicopter. Can we be honest here? These are like uteruses like you've never seen before. These are Olympic uteruses. What? Oh, childbirth can't be an Olympic event? Come on! Who's in charge of this place? Crying out loud. I'd have 10 pregnant women on the starting gate. That's right, all in late contractions. Fucking fire the starting gun. And that's it. Who can crank this kid out faster? Faster, there you go. Imagine you're a doctor and you're going into labor and it's like, it's almost quitting time. You know, your husband made, your husband, no offense, your wife made reservations to go out somewhere. I don't know why you want to see your wife. For God's sake, you're going to a car show after you get done with these dumb kids. And you come in and you're like, all right, let's shit this kid. All right, spread them. This is a pregnancy doctor's like the only one that can go in there, you know? Right? And like, I just like reach in there, grab the head. Right? That's a little weird, right? What? This conversation's weird. Guys, what am I going to tell you? I'm driving down to the gym. I don't know why. This place is like a torture chamber. I don't even know why I go there. Anyhow, I hop in the Mercanish. That's my big thing, you know. I'm gonna pull into the gym in my Mercanish. Look at me, and then I get out of a 62 gasser with gym shorts on and out of style sneakers. Such a cool look. They're like, oh, everybody, look, it's I don't know. It's Arthur Fonzarelli. And then I step out, I look like Screech ready to play basketball. But anyway, on the way to the gym, I see this woman, the older woman. What am I telling this again? She's got the gown on, you know, the gown that's like faded with the flowers and this, that, the other thing. So I'm driving by, completely normal speed. I guess she hears the exhaust. It comes off, I guess, a bit aggressive. And she takes a paper. She takes the newspaper and she goes like this to me. Almost like, turn it down. I gotta tell you something right now. Number one, I grabbed the shifter. I slammed it into first. And I stomped on the gas pedal so hard. I could have put my foot through the firewall. Okay? And I think the engine revved so high, I was ready for the crankshaft to just fire out of the bottom of the engine onto the floor. And I have to tell you that the decibel levels was like, it was like 2 DC-10s crashing into a house. And I look in the rearview mirror and I see her standing there. I swear to God, I see her standing there and I see newspapers pages floating like this. And she looked like in the cartoons when a bomb goes off. I said that was like Satan himself came out of my exhaust pipes and just drop kicked her right in the fucking osteoporosis stomach. Listen, I used to be a nice guy. You understand? When somebody would shoot me down like that, I'd be, she like, I'm sorry, as I drive by, like, Now, I just don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. Everything just, my heart is black. So there you have it. I was like, shut your fucking ass as I drove away. Just shut your fucking ass. Fucking old bitch. And anyway, let me tell you something right now. We go to the gym and guys, I don't gotta tell you the level of cun running around the gym, do I? Do I right now? It's almost ridiculous now. Okay, the gym wear has gotten even more ridiculous now. They have these gym shorts now. They go up the colon. Do you understand? I say, holy shit, though. They're cut off. Their shorts cut off like this. They're going around the snatch like a picture frame. That's what I'm going to do. I think the new style women are going to have is they're going to have a picture frame around the cun workout pants. That's what they're going to be called. Oh my God, you got a new pair of picture frame around the cuns? Yeah. This one it's like a fucking Victorian brass picture frame. There you go. It goes right around the cun. Oh my God, I love your picture frame around the cuns. Well, there you have it. Let me go work out now. There'll be, and then on the back, there'll be like a telescope aimed right at the asshole areola. I got to tell you something right now. I went to the beach the other day again. My favorite thing to do, okay, when I go to the beach, is I like to watch people disrobe. Oh man, this is why I can't get a job. If my options of if I quit the show, okay, let's face it, I'm gonna have to go get a better job, okay, and this is impossible now. Do you understand what's going into the ether of the internet here? That one will come back to haunt me during my job interview. Mr. Burns, how do you explain this? I like to watch people disrobe. You're like, I don't know. Listen, I'm going to pack my bags. You guys got to have a vending machine here? I don't know. I need a Milky Way bar. You know, for the bus ride home. So thank you. Thank you. But I got to be honest with you. I sit there in a chair like a predator. I'm waiting for Chris Hansen to come out and tell me to have a seat, and I'll tell him, hey, cocksucker, I'm already sitting. Now what? That's what these guys on To Catch a Predator do. They should flip it 180. Because you look so bad when Chris Hansen's like, number one, my favorite line of all time is, why don't you have a seat? I don't know why. The way he says it, it cracks me up every time. And then the Predator's like, oh no, you don't understand. I have a family. I'm a priest. I'm a rabbi. And he starts like breaking down and crying. That's not what you do. That's not what you do. You say, you could completely deflect all the child molestation. And you go, how about I don't have a seat, Chris? And I don't appreciate you coming down here while I'm trying to get my molesting on. And start a conversation. I mean, you might as well beat up Chris Hansen at this point. I mean, for shows moving forward. I mean, let's face it. I got caught as a molester. My wife's going to leave me. I'm fired from my job. I'm fucked beyond belief anyhow. Right? So you might as well do a hiatus in prison. Hit the mattresses, so to speak. Let the whole thing blow over. And beat up Chris Hansen in the process. And be a superstar celebrity in prison. Oh, yeah. What are you kidding me? They'd be handing you joints. Like, yo, motherfucker, you're the guy that beat up Chris Hansen? Oh, shit. Yo, here's this here. I'm sorry, black people. That's the best I can do. You know what? I'm sorry. What am I going to do? Let me apologize now. Listen. And then YouTube can demonetize, but they demonetized a long time ago. Okay? Probably in the first 30 seconds of the show. So that's it. All hope of ever getting any type of money from YouTube, crushed, gone. Bye. Thank you. Thank you, YouTube. You know I love it when you put your fist in my asshole. That's funny. Listen, I'm going to tell you something, right? God damn you. Buddies. And then you go to the slammer. And then you listen. In jail, I gotta tell you something. Can I get a Nintendo Switch around here? I mean, I get it. We don't support the Nintendo Switch. I don't know why. Wouldn't you leave it to me to basically name the greatest gaming console that's ever been made by Nintendo? This is my luck. I shit on the Switch and it becomes a Nintendo's, like, I don't know, success story. Then it surpassed the Wii. I was like, oh, great. I remember I read an article, it surpassed the Wii or something like that. I was like, oh, fucking great. I was like, did my parents buy 2 yet? One for each of them so they can never use it? I don't know. So I'm at the beach. And I'm sitting there and I'm like biting my nails, watching like when, 2 women show up or whatnot. I'm like, come on, baby, take it off. Because now, they have the shawl, the robe on or whatever. And I'm like, this is like greatest moment to see the big reveal. Oh my God. I got my beer in one hand. I got 3 fucking hamburgers from McDonald's deteriorating in my stomach. And then they take it off. And I love it first the shirt comes off. And then the big floppers come out. And then it's boner time. Come on, we know you tripped that boner valve. Alright, guys. We got a show to conduct here. And then it's the bend over. And it's the take off of the shawl. Like this. You're like, ooh, baby. Do you know what that's worth? Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. And the fucking, this woman has this like orange bikini on. And it's a thong bikini going right up the crack of the asshole, baby! My favorite kind! And next thing you know, whoever she's with wants a beverage. I don't know who it was. I don't give a shit. She goes over to the cooler and bends over the cooler. And that's where you see it. I said, oh my Jesus, it's the asshole areola. Ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause for a good asshole areola. Hey, listen. There's something so... You're like, oh my God. There's the asshole. That's when the shit comes out. I'm looking, I'm like, this is so bad. And, oh, for crying out, Corinne. Guys, you know something? Why don't you take your family out somewhere? Huh? I don't know. Is there a parade somewhere happening? There's got to be something else worth your time in life. Yeah. No, as a matter of fact, I wasn't going to the gym. I was heading to Chipotle in the Merc. That's right. And listen, you didn't hear this from me, but there might be a pack of smokes in the fucking ashtray of the Mercanish. Oh yeah. I had a fight with my wife. Hey, no, well, what a rare occurrence. And I'm driving to Chipotle, and I open up the ashtray, and there's listen, I'm that obnoxious guy. Listen, you ever see one of my biggest pet peeves in life are guys that like to smoke cigarettes on their Harley Davidson? It's like, okay, we get it. What are you going to do next? I mean, you're going to arm wrestle me at a light? Come on. We get it. You're such a man. It's like they got to pull out the cigarette. Number one, they got the skid lid on. You know, like this. It's almost like it's like a helmet for Jews. It's like a yarmulke with a strap. So, congratulations. Hey, tough guy. Tough guy. We know you went and tried to buy the smallest helmet possible because you're such a real man. That's right. Well, let me tell you something. You want to show me you're a real man? I want to see chest hair like Franco Columbo. Anyhow, then it's the leathers, of course. It's the Harley. Let me tell you something. The Harley Davidson. You got Harley Davidson boots on, you got to go. Footwear is very important when you're riding a chopper. All right, you got to either wear Chuck Taylors, all right, or you got to have some seriously worn out motorcycle boots. All right, don't come riding around with your new. I got my new boots on. I'm a motorcycle rider. It's like, what? Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to see a buckle across the top. Like, who is this fucking guy? John Hancock? What was his buckle on the boot? Buckle on the hat? We had some pimpin' founding fathers, Jack. You don't even know. Come on. Could you imagine the tale the founding farmers were getting? Did I say farmers? The founding fathers? Like, I'm going out with Hans Christian Andersen tonight. Wait, he wasn't one of the founding fathers. I'm going out with, what was his name? Thomas Jefferson. And the mother's like, oh yeah? Who is he? And what did he do? She's like, well, he might have signed the actual fucking Constitution, you old bitch! Why don't you read the newspaper? All right? You know what kind of Hans Blowy I gotta give this guy tonight? Are you kidding me? It's like, you're getting a Hans Blowy and like, she's like, he treated me inappropriately. I want him in jail. And then they bring you to jail and you're like, hey, you call up your buddies. Hey, George and everybody else. Hey, John Hancock, can we change that Constitution to include, I don't know, Hans Blowy's hand jobs? Like, I don't know why I'm in jail. I'm in jail for some reason, okay? But I won't specify because it shut down my YouTube channel. So do me a favor. Adjust that Constitution real quick so I can get out of this one. They had to ratify it to get him out of the slammer for inappropriate behavior. Let me spit all over the place while we're at it. That's like, you might have heard of him. He wrote half of the Declaration of Independence. And you go up to Betsy Ross. Let me tell you something about Betsy Ross. She was sleeping around. Come on. Read your history books, buddies. That's right. That's right. Betsy Ross. She liked to give a good salad toss. So hang on to your hats with that broad around, huh? Hey, listen, guys. I'm heading to Chipotle. I popped a cigarette in my mouth. So I'm the equivalent of the guy driving the Harley Davidson trying to be tough. I'm like, yeah. You didn't know it's 1962 again. Oh. Yeah, it's loud. It's obnoxious. I'm smoking cigarettes. And ladies, check out the red hair. That's it. That's what ruins the whole thing. You know, I'd love to be tough. But you can't exactly be tough with hair like an orangutan. I mean, you put on a leather jacket. It's like, what is this guy going to do? Ride a bike in the circus now? I say, hey, listen. I try to be tough, you know, but it doesn't work. Anyhow, I drive to Chipotle. Then I got to park. I got to park reverse, you know, like that asshole's got to back in. And I'm like, everybody look at me. Look at me in my old car. It's all about me. I get out of the fucking car. If somebody says to me, hey, buddy, nice car, I'm like, I know. Are you finished? I go into Chipotle, and I got to tell you right now, I had this guy give me the littlest amount of guacamole you could even imagine in your life. It was a dollop. I don't even know what a dollop is. It was less than a dollop. Okay, it was about a teaspoon of guacamole. I wish I had a video of this. I would have sent it to corporate, and they would have shut down this branch of their stores permanently. They would have flew one of those airplanes that drop water, but instead it would have dropped cement. Like the sarcophagus they put around Chernobyl. That's right, all employees dead. Chipotle would have been like, we're sorry, whatever. Families, you can sue us. We have insurance. The littlest amount of guacamole. I said, yo, bro. Number one, I'm going to tell you right now, was a black guy. Okay, so normally I would have been like, all right, oh, well, thank you for the incredible portions. Moving along. I said, yo, bro, listen, I'm fresh off a cigarette and coming out of my Americanish. All right, do you understand? The blood is up. I said, bro, more guacamole. You know what he said to me? He said, man, fuck you. And I was like, what? This is I mean, whatever happened to the customer is always first. Or right. Right? I said, listen. I said, no, he put more guacamole on it. I got to tell you, I was like a pride rooster. I was like, that's right. That's right. You'll put more guacamole on at my request. That's right. And I said, and I'll have a small soda to go with that. To the girl at the register. She gave me the small soda. And pull up your top while you're at it. Follow my commands. So that was, I said, you know something? Sometimes you gotta lay down the law. And then I go out into my Mercury, and what I do is I sit there like the biggest loser from Loserville by myself, and I eat my burrito. And I look at my phone, my iPhone, which I prop up on. Let me tell you something. Mercury designed the 1962 Comet for the iPhone. It's like every way you plug it, it plugs in. Like it rests perfectly. I put it on the bell of the steering wheel, and then up to the top of the steering wheel. It's like I'm in a movie theater. This is, what is the big movie theater? The Big Max movie theater. You walk in. That I love it how my stepson's friend comes in. We just saw Top Gun in it was in the 4D movie theater. I'm like, whoa, Jack. I don't know if you watch any Carl Sagan. We can't see the fourth dimension. So freeze right there. Because this is false advertising. He's like, no, it's 4D. It's like they spray water in your face. I said, number one, if I go to watch a movie and I get sprayed in the face with water, okay, I go out and one of the arcade machines goes right through the front glass door. And then they're like, I don't know, they're shooting fart spray at you. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What is this, a clown show from 1931? I want to watch a movie. I don't need people blowing wind at me. All right? Fucking, that's the other thing. They tell you, oh, they shoot air at you. I'm like, whoa, hey, come on. You know how long this took? For fuck's sake. I don't know, they're throwing your feet in the air. There's an ejector seat at the end. I said, you want 4D? Send me down there. I'll show you 4 fucking D. I'll have a tube that comes out of the ground and gives you a Hans blowy. You'll come to the movie theater every day of your fucking life. You'd be like this with your wife. Hey, they're having a matinee show. And I figured we'd make it a double feature. That's right, we'll come back again tonight. And we'll pay full price for popcorn. I don't give a shit. Let's get in this place. You kidding me? Nobody knows how to run a business these days. And I don't know. You sit down and a pipe comes out from the bottom. It tickles your fucking prostate. You're like, oh my God. The pipe job was great, but you stand up and you know, hey, somebody installed a rusty pipe here. What are you gonna do? What a movie. I gotta tell you, I laughed, I cried, I orgasmed all over myself. Quite a picture. That was my friend's father. He would call a movie a picture. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And it rubbed off on my friend. My friend would say picture too. We'd be like, wow, did you see Boys in the Hood? He was like, yeah, that was a really good picture. Like, what? Anyway, then I watch YouTube videos in my car. And eat my burrito. Alone. But then it gets to that faithful moment where I get to the end of my burrito. Okay? Which they put way too much salt on all the time. And then I don't notice salt. You understand? In food. In other words, my wife cooks and then I don't notice salt. If the food is salty, I don't notice. Until she says this. We'll sit down and she goes, it might be a little salty. And I'm like, what? What? And then I eat it and I'm like, oh God, it is salty now. If she didn't say anything, I wouldn't know. So I specifically tell her, I said, don't do that. Don't tell me that the food's going to be salty. And then inevitably, the next time we have dinner, it might be a little salty. And I'm like, I need water. I need water. It just goes to show you, placebo effect's a real thing. It's a real fucking thing. My wife could be poisoning my food slowly until I'm dead. I would have no idea. I think that's what's happening now. I got so much inflammation. Like, she might be poisoning me slowly. I was like, well, why is this life turning into a horror after 45? You know how awesome it would be to hear that news that my wife is poisoning? I go to the doctor. He's like, listen, what the fuck is going on? I've never seen arsenic levels so high. You're like, Jesus, what does that mean? He's like, your wife's trying to poison you to death. You're like, oh, really? Okay, so no more eating a cookie, or cooking. And then I'm on the next plane to Brazil, baby. I mean, you want to see? Let me tell you something right now. You know that dance that those Brazilians do, where it's like bang, 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 crash, crash. I mean, you know where that people think Brazilians made that dance? They didn't. That's divorced men that came down and is so full of cocaine partying in Brazil. The white man invented it. That's right. That's right. That's right. It's just like we went to the fucking Peru. Remember? And built the fucking, what is it called? Machu Picchu. Come on, that was some guy that divorced his wife. He was like, fuck it, let me go over here. Let's build a fucking sandcastle in the sky. These guys came down to Brazil and they were like, holy shit. The guy looks like an accountant. All of a sudden he gets on the dance floor and he's like, and then everybody starts following and then you have it, samba. The samba was invented by the white man. I'm here to tell you right now. I'm sorry, Brazilians. I know you guys are a huge demographic. I don't know what to tell you. But, listen, you ever see a divorced man get on a dance floor? Okay, it's the most beautiful and most horrifying thing you're ever going to see in your life. Because number one, you know he's free. So you say, God Almighty, he's doing better than me. But number two, the dancing starts and it's pure glee dancing. You'll never see a married man dance like that. I'm sorry. And it's always like a Donna Summer song. And he's like spinning. And it's like the hips are like breaking. And you say to yourself, God Almighty, God bless him. God bless him, he's free. You're free. He's free like a bird. And you're just so happy for, you ever been so happy for somebody else? You're like, the possibilities now. It's like the possibilities. Run. Run. I love watching white people dance. It's one of my favorite things to do. Listen, I turn into a black person and a Puerto Rican at the same time when I watch white people dance. I sit there and I pick them apart. Okay? Because even I can't handle it. What we used to do is we used to go down on White Night. Because listen, when you go down to Venetian Shores over here, they have bands all through the week. So they have a Spanish night, then they'll have like a hip hop night, and then they'll have like an extreme white night where it's like line dancing. You know, and you go there and it's a packed house. You're like, who the fuck is line dancing in New York? It's a thing. It's entertaining to watch. You say, hey, listen, what are you guys doing? The boot scoot boogie over here? I say, hey, listen, I'll get down for my crown. I'm not going to line dance, but I'll watch you line dance and I'll snicker out of the side of my mouth like a cocksucker. Yeah, and I tell my wife, I said, every time we go watch, she sees line dancing, it's like seeing aliens come down from a different planet. And she doesn't understand what this is. Country music is like what they do. She thinks this is like aliens from Mars. So when I show a line, when she sees line dancing, I said, this is how white people really dance. And then there's a white night, you know, where it's like, everybody's working for the weekend. And it's like, you know, like, forget about it. The women, they don't care. The 50-year-old women, they got out there. Yeah, they're all holding hands. Ah, this is the greatest night ever. Fucking annoying Long Island bitches. You just got to see them. Oh, and they think they're the thing on the dance floor. You have no idea. When it's really not happening, Jack. And then the white guys go out there. The one guy's got his bathing suit on still. He's so drunk. And I swear to God, there was a guy in his bathing suit. And he's dancing with the netting hanging out of both sides of his pockets. And you're like, I mean, in the groove. And some guys really think they know how to dance. You say, holy shit. In his head, he thinks he knows how to dance. Those are the best kind. Whatever. Yeah. I mean, you got to play some Michael Jackson for me to get on a dance floor, buddies. Are you kidding me? I was gay for Michael Jackson. I'm here to tell you. I mean, I had posters on the walls. I can't even explain this to myself now. I said, holy schmackerel. I was a real Michael Jackson fan. I had the glove. I know I've talked about this before, but I really don't give a shit. Okay, I had the glove. Isn't that worth bringing up again? Because I'm still astounded by this. This is how good Michael Jackson was. He had the whole world by the sack and balls. I was wearing the glove first day of school. I have pictures. I gotta find them. I love it how my mother does a mass dumping of our family pictures. I mean, this is like a mass grave. This is genocide. Family aside. I remember one day she said, I was making room. She threw out like family pictures. I was like, who does that? I wanted to like turn her around and see if she had, like, I could open it up and see a circuit board in there. Like, I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, Mom's a robot. And that explains why she'd throw out family pictures. What a horror. This is like Victoria from Small Wonder over here. Must throw out, you know, very emotional and important parts of our family history. ... I tell you what, one time, I'll never do this again. One time I'm coming home from work and I go past his apartment buildings and somebody would get evicted. And they'd put their shit out on the front sidewalk there. And then it's like free pickings, like people pull over and take the shit, you know? And I remember I had a pickup truck at the time. I had a pickup truck that should have, when I bought it, the owner should have installed a dildo on the front of it so I could drive the thing up my ass. The truck would fuck me so tender. I don't even know how to explain it to you. But that's another story for another day. I never had a truck break down on me so much in my life. That truck, I could have started kicking and punching it like it's the Street Fighter Lexus. And it would have looked the same by the time I was done. I was trying to figure out, there was a vacuum canister leak. Okay, not a vacuum canister leak, an emissions leak in this. I built a smoke machine, because a smoke machine to diagnose a car is like $300. I built one. I was like out there, this thing was making way too much smoke. I'm blowing smoke everywhere. People in the neighborhood must have been like, he lost his mind. Anyhow, what were we talking about? I've been talking about my truck here. I forgot what we were talking about. I remember I passed by and I said, what the fuck? I said, everybody's going to take this shit anyhow. So I just grabbed a couple boxes and I threw them in the back of the truck and I left. I remember when I got home, it was like this woman's entire life. It's like pictures, licenses, every license she ever had. It was her father's birth certificate. I mean, I'm opening this, I'm looking at the family pictures, I'm like crying. I said, Jesus, Crimela. And like, there's like, I could see like businesses she had and they failed. I see all like the books where she started the business, and you realize life was so exciting and full of hope and excitement around every corner. And then next thing you know, it was like deep into the book, it's like eviction notices and like, you know, tax bills and this type of thing. You could see how the entire business collapsed. And by the end of that, I'm like, oh, geez. I'm like, you almost did it, but, you know, after that window broke and, you know, you had to pay for that, and those computer system went down, you almost had them. I mean, you wouldn't be in this situation where you got evicted for crying out loud. I felt like the lowest scum on planet Earth. Then I found a phone number and her name. Well, I had her name written all over everything. There was like diary in there. It was like the first day I got railed. Oh, God. And I was like, oh, boy. Like, I knew this woman's life. Do you understand? And I got a phone number out, and I was like, should I call her and just return this stuff? And I look in the back, and I was like, I threw it in a dumpster. What am I going to tell you? Listen, guys, I've learned something a long time ago. Okay? Good deeds, no good deeds go unpunished. Next thing you know, I call her up. She's like, I live in New Jersey now, but I don't have a car. Oh my God, all that stuff is so precious to me. Oh, my life's going downhill. I want to kill myself. And you're like, okay, I'll drive to Jersey and drop it off. Or you call up and she's like, you're the one that has all my personal stuff. I'm calling the police. And then next thing you know, you're going off in cuffs. And it's like a felony because there's like passports in there and everything. That's right. And next thing you know, you're getting railed in the ass in prison. And you're like, oh, Christ, I should have thrown it in the fucking dumpster. Holy shit. Come on, guys. 2 at a time. Give me a break. Listen, so yeah, what are you gonna do? All right, listen, guys. Callahan here. Reporting for duty. And just like that, we're scanning for crimes. Then I'm watching I'm watching this documentary on the old ironclad ships of like battleships of the Civil War, and how there was one called the USS Virginia that was wreaking havoc on the South. It would I don't get this. It would drive up a canal, and because everything was by the water, you're talking about like a port town or something like that, they would just start firing cannonballs into the town and wreck the... God damn it, I'm talking! The fucking mouth. And it would just come up the river and devastate the town with cannonballs. I said, oh my shit. And then it was a whole army on there. This is like a serious boat. And they would go into the town. I mean, you can't believe this shit. So, there was a southern town, and I can't remember the name of it, where it was. Georgia? It was in Georgia. And they wanted to build one of these boats to defend the river. So these two women went out and they started fundraising. They put together this show, almost like an entertainment show that would go from town to town in the city. And they would raise money to build this boat. And one of the acts it was featured, it was like the big news. Hey, the guy that wrote Jingle Bells is playing. I said, what the fuck? Guys, can you imagine meeting the guy that wrote, can you imagine the backstage pass? Hey, da 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 da. Da, 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 da. And he's like, that's my song. And you guys high five. You're like, yeah, Jingle Bells. Hey, you never know. You're like, in 100 years, they're going to be playing it on a forklift. Yeah, you ever get the guy on a forklift where he's like, dee, 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 dee. And you're like, all right, asshole, we know you're Eddie Van Halen. You have the Jingle Bells should be eradicated. I love how these people want to go around and they want to knock over statues and ruin history as we know it. Why don't you get rid of Jingle Bells, you asshole? That's what I'm talking about. I'm fine with no more Jingle Bells. Maybe we'll keep Jingle Bell Rock. How's that? I mean, Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell Rock. Boo! I mean, what swing? It has swing, baby. Swing, make it swing. Anyhow, wow. Hey, listen, I love that part where, the solo in the middle where it's dashing through the snow on a one-horse open sleigh. All the fields we go, and everybody laughs at that part. You know what? You did a great job. Jingle bells, hey, jingle bells, hey. I mean, if I'm going to a bar and I'm the guy that wrote Jingle Bells, it's she's like, what do you do for a living? I compose music. No big deal. She's like, oh, really? I'd love to hear one of your songs. And you're like, she's like, that sounds like Jingle Bells. And you're like, I wrote it. Now hold on, let me take out the salam under the bar. Because let's face it, are you going to arrest the guy that wrote Jingle Bells? So you're getting your salam done underneath the bar, and the cops come in. You're like, whoa, put down your muskets. I wrote Jingle Bells. And the guy's like, are you fucking kidding me? I love that song. Yeah, well, you know what? Now let me get done getting my salam licked over here. He's like, okay, listen, buy the man get him another mead. What'd they drink back then? Get him another warm beer from a barrel. Was beer in the barrel back then? I'd love to go. Wouldn't you love to go to an old bar, an old saloon like back then? Are you kidding me? Everything is warm. What are you going to do? Even the hooey's. Because there's a hooah house upstairs. Yeah. When did prostitution become illegal? That's what I want to know. It's ridiculous. Who's responsible? We're crying out loud. I don't get what's going on here. Who's responsible for this? This is something we got to get rid of. God damn it. The hell. So, yeah. That's all. I got a fucking... You got the Bentley of horses outside? Was that a thing? Like your horse? Like you could have like a really expensive horse with like the braided mane? I'd have the beater. You understand? Like the horse with the broken back that goes like this? It would be the Saturn, the 5-speed Saturn of horses. The mane is all over the place. There's rats chewing on them. What are you going to do? And then you eat your fast food from back then. What was it? Turkish Delight? A couple of candy sticks. You stick it to the ass of the horse on the way out. You're like, throw it on the horse. Dump it down. She was like, I'm done with this root beer. You're like, dump it down the saddle. The back of the saddle. It's like my Geo Prism. I got news for you. In my Mazda, I dump soda in the back seat. I'm sorry, it gets me every time. I don't give a fuck. I dump it in the back of like the footwell. I just reach over the seat and I dump it. I said, if people knew what an animal I lived like, my family would be so embarrassed. You have no idea. Like rappers, we're boing all over the car. I said, I don't give a fuck. Wherever it lands, it lands. That's the new home. And then my son, I feel bad because my son gets in and this is a bad representation of his father. I say, son, I know it's messy. I know you can't see your car seat anywhere under the Snicker bar wrappers. But, we're going to clean it one day. And then we never do. And he says, well, Dad was a slacker. I can be a slacker too. And his life is ruined. What's that, guys? You want to fucking do something? I don't blame you. Hey, guys. Listen, we're here right now, and we botched it last week with ActRaiser and the Super Nintendo. I said I was humiliated. I'm telling you right now, I can't walk through the streets. I'm waiting for somebody to throw a rock at my head. Like, whoop bang! That's for fucking up ActRaiser, asshole. Like, oh shit. Yeah, I know, I get it. So anyway, we disgraced the Super NES. So let's undisgrace the Super NES with a little bit of... You ready for this one? SimCity! Picture time! All we need is a controller. Tap into the Edison line. Pipe through the Sansui 1010. Charging atomic batteries. Kill the lights of attrition. And move you into primetime position. Guys. Man, oh man. Listen. There's two things I know about SimCity. And it is... What an important game in the history of video.
What will the future bring from Nintendo? Play them only on the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Why was that guy doing squats?
With power.
Yeah, we know. Guys, I can remember playing SimCity over Phil's house. You understand? And this game was super cool back then, We're talking 1991. No, earlier than that. This is 91. This is early Super Nintendo, guys. And remember, SimCity always held its price. Always. It never got cheap. Come on, you rat bastard. Guys, I have 89. No, 91. Nintendo 91. Huh. That's right, baby. Oh, God. Oh, come on, guys. Parallax scrolling coming at ya. Guys, it's 1991 again. Didn't you know? Here we go. start a new city, baby. Bidhead Town. Please wait. I love it. It's like a computer. How come my controller doesn't work? Okay, here we go. That place is a rat hole. Next. Please wait. What the fuck is going on? Oh my god. What is it? Oh god, another rat hole. Okay, I can't afford to wait any longer. Yes, we know. It's B-Town. Easy, of course, we need the money. Okay, let's squander $20,000. Oh, here we go, baby. All right, we gotta get this popping. How do we move up? There we go. All right, let's do this. Look, a nice port town. Oh, look at this. Okay. We need people first. Residential. Waterfront property, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Right? We need some commercial. Because these slobs need somewhere to work, like a bunch of fucking... We don't want to... They gotta work pretty far away. Oh no, back here. That's it. Oh, we should have put them together. That way they share electricity, right? Okay. There we go. And industry. We're almost here. We need industry. Let's put that... by commercial? You can't put it too far away from residential because this is where all the residents like to buy their drugs. Here we go. Crystal meth factory. Here we go. Some heroin. Here we go. This is where you get your fentanyl. All right. What do we need? Electricity. Okay, how much money we got? We didn't spend that much. Nuclear power, baby. Oh yeah, it's the new age of nuclear power. Right by the water, of course. Yeah. Or in the case of Japan, right next to the water and on top of a fucking, what is it called? A fault line. All right, we need electricity here. Hold on, let's run some power lines. Guys, come on, SimCity. Oh, all right. Here we go. Where are our houses? Here we go. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got electricity, baby. Wi-Fi, everything now, right? All right. We got to get over to industry with this power. These guys are all powered on, and now we got to go up here to commercial. That's it. Okay, everybody's powered on. Now we need streets. Okay, so how we're gonna do this. All right. The residents got to get to their jobs. Right? They got to get to work so they can get depressed and want to kill themselves. Okay. We don't want to box it all the way in. Just like that, and then we'll get down to industry. Oh, we'll make a long straight road so the employees fall asleep on the way to work and crash. And then we don't have to pay the top outs. Oh, look at this. We have a functioning city, ladies and gentlemen. Where is everybody? Are we missing something? Oh, we need a police department? Right? We'll put it centrally. and we'll order our police to crack heads. Police department's got power. Oh, they're hooked up. Look at this. They're putting a main drain on our nuclear power plant. You need a fire department. All right. Right next to each other. And powered on, baby. Look, oh, we got houses coming in over here. All right. A little industry happening. Oh, everybody's happy. Oh, here we go. How about the port? We need a port. The port should be by industry. Here we go. Down here? No. Right here. Oh yeah, baby. We got commerce coming in from overseas. Get all your cheap products from China, baby. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Now we can drive from the port. Guys, what happened in town? Can we speed the shit up? Super fast. Oh, what is that, a ship? What was that sound? Alright, we're on fast. Okay. Oh, here we go. Commercial coming in. Residential coming in. We need a road to the power plant? I think so. Here we go. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hey, we got a pier now. There we go. Oh, a football stadium. Hey! Where do we put the football stadium? Over here by commercial. Hey, they need electricity. Oh shit, we're running out of money. What a town. What a town. Are we missing anything? We're not missing anything. Come on, let's jack up the taxes, people. Where's the tax man? Population of more than 2,000 people. Congratulations, your village has become a town. That's right. All right. What do I get? Oh, it's winter time. Guys, Super Nintendo doing it big time. In 91? Oh, I get to build my own house? Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, it's going in prime time. Listen, I gotta get away from these animals. I'm the mayor of this town. Let's get ocean. Oh, on an island! My house in the middle of this ocean. Oh, I can't put it there? Alright, here we go. Oceanfront property, bitch. What happened? Alright, guys. Here we go. You know what I say we do? Let's Joe Biden the place. Let's raise the taxes. Oh yeah, baby. Pay me, bitch, pay me. Oh, we'll defund the police. That's right. Oh yeah, baby. Go with these figures. Right? And then my house will go, like, in the wealthiest part of the world. The citizens are upset. Fuck them! Fuck them 10! There goes Rita. That's right. Oh, I need electricity. That's priority number one. As a matter of fact, I'm running my electricity directly to the nuclear power plant. There you go. Oh, wait a second. If this is... We gotta destroy the power plant. That's right. No more... I know it's nuclear, but we're gonna Joe Biden the place. So if this was, If this was a coal plant, goodbye. That'll go. Hey, we defunded the police, right? Ah, fuck it. Destroy the station while we're at it. That's right. We got to keep our ports going because we got to have stuff imported from China. That's important. And our industry, let's just fucking wreck our industry. All of it. Yeah. That's all. That's right. And jobs, hey, fuck them. Fuck them all, big and small. Hey, and professional athletes, we're paying millions and millions of dollars so they can take a knee during our national anthem. Fuck them. What else? Oh, the only thing that's missing is an attack from China. Here we go. Send them in. Fire and brimstone. Hold on. Is there any way to throw more money at my own house? Oh. Here comes China. That's right. You better run, bitch. Oh. There he is. What's it? Ah! You're not even in the area, you dumbass! Where is my area? Oh, there we are. Alright. There we go. Oh, nobody's got any power. Look at that. Hey, what are you gonna do? Here comes Bowser. What else can we do? Fires? Yeah, riots. Here we go. Riots in the streets. Yeah, yowza, a fire has broken out. If it continues to burn, it will spread through the city. Who starts it out here? Guys, I'm out of here. Do you get it? It's SimCity. It's one of the greats of all time. It's one of the important games in our history, right? A rich history! Do you realize you just tuned into the greatest video game program in the history of human civilization? And you better believe that. With a 4K face! We'll see you next time. Guys, we got a hit too on Patreon. Okay, I don't know if you heard about it. This is the email address. Guys, I gotta examine my life. We do a hit show on Patreon. You didn't know? That's right. Email me. Okay, with your miserable problems. Put advices in the header, and we're gonna give you incredible advices just like this. What do you kids know about cum? Who the fuck even thinks this way? This broad I know, she got a set of tits that would knock your ancestors' socks off, and I'd like to get all up in her axe wound. Amen, brother! People come up and talk to me, they're talking to a meat carcass. Like a sack of meat with eyeballs. I mean, what's that? You want to lick a running table saw blade? I'll hit the power switch for you. In the on position. Guys, you're a miserable. Okay, I'm looking in your living room right now, okay? What is that? Pop-Tart crumbs on the couch? Get your act together, for crying out loud. Email me. I'm going to give you my sincerest advices. And all your problems vanish, just like... Patreons, I want to tell you how grateful I am for all of you and your support. We'll see you next time.